who do we have here, FlamingMBL? I feel like this game's a little bit different. I don't feel like Flow State will really dominate them with closing eyes, because now Hybrid is awake, Sally's awake, and you know Jeff has some momentum on him. You know.
Well, obviously Jeff, the CEO of CEO, coming in here. He is he's gonna be one to deal with. But they're actually going to start Sadly here into Flower. No more trolling from Sadly. He is on this Black Knight that we know and love. I'm really excited. I think this will probably still go the way of Flow State. However, I think this might be pretty much of a... I don't think this will be a pretty big battle.
I agree with you.
Great to hear.
Here we go. We got Sadly, Flower. I still think, like you said, Flow State's gonna win this. But it's not gonna be that. LOL. It's 8-6. We know what's coming up. Viewers versus pro player game. We gotta see big boys fight big boys. And although Mafia isn't as strong as Perseus, they are still a strong team. And here we go. Sadly on the right. Flower. I mean, we know what Flower's gonna be on. Flower is on the Yumiko.
Somebody playing on the corner. Sadly's able to get up. And now, this is a completely clean slate. This is 9 stocks to 9. Sadly, with an interesting gravity cancel side light, and now Flower trying to put some pressure on with those trap signatures, the wisps being thrown out once again, but Sadly is going to be there to interrupt with that side air.
Sadly looking for an opening, any opening at the moment, but Flower, you know what he wants. He wants that stomp stare. Holy moly, there's a stare. Down 6. Just spreading out those wisps. Just waiting, just please get in here. And that's exactly what Sadly does. Not enough to KO though. Just down singing. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Sadly just doesn't want to approach here. I mean, might as well. I mean, yeah. Of course, the 2 weapons spawn behind Flower too. Peak game design, by the way. One day, Sadly will get a weapon, but for now, Flower's just gonna keep de-singing and keeping Sadly away. Watch the next weapon spawn behind him again.
It'd be hilarious, but Sadly has picked up his weapon finally. Still just waiting for any opening, and the problem is you can wait all day. Sooner or later, you have to fight him. Sooner or later, the bell has to ring, buddy. You can't just wait all day just to get hit in.
Oh, absolutely. But here we go. Sadly trying to go for that gravity cancel satellite into fast fall and recovery. Unable to get it, but a nice dash down signature from the spear will be that stock. And now Flower and Sadly are going to trade stocks, and we're at 8-8 right now.
It's the typical Yumiko gameplay we saw earlier from Flower. Let's see if he changes it up to his usual pro gameplay. There's a stop sale. There's another sale. There's a down sig. I mean, like you said, if he doesn't want to approach, that's fine. He has to approach sooner or later. Just spam down sigs until he decides to stop. And sig! Holy moly! Flower just knows exactly what to do whenever he sees a mistake.
Yeah, and, you know, big capitalization there. If Flower can get this stock gone without losing another one, that would be huge there for Flow Nation. Sadly getting hit by another Wisps, and now still playing on the corner. I mean, what Flower does really good is he traps you in the pocket and forces you off stage. Then he's able to get a really good edge guard with not only the hammer, but the signatures that Yumiko offers. There's a lot going on here. Able to dodge the recovery and gets a taunt in. Not enough to KO, though. This is
wait, another down six, please, and the down air discount for Flower. Typical Yumiko gameplay leads to typical Yumiko wins. 8-6. I lied. Another 8-6, friend.
All right, but this time it's gonna be a little bit different here because now we have Hybrid coming in. Now, Hybrid, he's an interesting player because normally we'll see him. He's kind of a mix of both a 1s and 2s player. I know recently he got a I'm pretty sure he got ranked 1 leaderboard for ranked. But also, I know he's a very, very big ranked grinder. I believe picking up 3,000 wins another season, a couple seasons ago in 2v2s, and you know, he puts the time and dedication into the game. But you know, I don't know, we never really see him all that much.
Well, the thing with Hybrid now, he is teaming again with Seabass for CEO. Last time they teamed together, they got top 8 at CEO. Again, it's 7th place if I remember correctly. And Hybrid has been focusing more on ones lately, sparring with players such as Money Hala and others. And like you said earlier, he is not PR1, but rank 1 in 1v1 at the moment. He's focused more so on 1v1. He switches his teammates like Hockey gets a new member for Spirit Realm in 2v2, so you know, at least in his one, he's decided to focus more so on ones. Stop sale from Flower. That was a sliding down sig, no weapon throw, but that Skyby cancel side sig will be what eliminates Hybrid this time.
Now we are at, I believe, 8-5. So Hybrid already losing a stock quite early. Not something you really want to look at, especially if you are inbred Mafia. Flower kind of playing around a little bit more with this hammer, trying to build a little bit more damage here. But I mean, you still have 2 stocks to play with. You can kind of do a little, you can kind of get a little bit silly. But even then, Hybrid, nice sider, not going to be enough to find the knockout just yet. Tried to go for a pogo, but I guess delayed it and just chose to do a different option there. But recovery going through the weapon throw, Hybrid securing the knockout, and now we're down to that last one.
Yes, Flower is on his last stock. Flow State still has a good lead, but he wants to make it a great lead, an incredible lead. Red Mafia with 5 stocks, Flow State with 7. This is so not good for Red Mafia at the moment. Hybrid needs to eliminate the stock before he gets eliminated himself. Oh! He did it! He did it! It is now 6-5. Still in the lead for. Oh. Okay, yeah. Come on, bro.
Wow,
okay.
Man.
Oh.
What a steal of the century. So Hybrid's gonna move on with 2 stocks, but still, that was incredible. Great gimp there onto Flower. I mean, unarmed dare, still one of the best moves in the game by far.
Just out of nowhere, he really stole that stock. And look at that replay. He barely touched wall, and he immediately went for a dare. He knew this was the time. For this Stingray on the brim. Hybrid on the Wusheng. Flow State is in the lead, and they're looking to go back to Grand Finals. They're looking for revenge against Perseus.
Both of them are looking for revenge. I mean, they got knocked out, so they want their run back, and it's really just about who really wants it more. Hybrid's gonna swap to the spear, and Stingray gonna kind of float around a little bit. Gets that gravity cancel sidelight, neutral air, down air, putting a little bit more pressure onto Hybrid. Dashes through the sidelight, and now looking for a KO. Tries to go for N-Sig, but gets interrupted. Tries to confirm it with the weapon throw, but retreats back, picks up the spear. Now center stage, looking for a D-Light. D-Light recovery. Hybrid drops down that last stock.
Hybrid, this is bad news for Hybrid. He needs to keep this stock as long as he can. He needs to eliminate Stingray's stock. Does he get it? Oh no! A little bit of hesitation costs his Hybrid. Hybrid can still get the stock out. Let's see if he does it. He needs to not hesitate. He needs to go in for the KO. He needs to what he wants. There's the dare. There's another dare. Third dare? Nope. That's it from Stingray.
Playing on the corner, Hybrid able to return. They're trading those recoveries, trying to get one another. Stingray finally falls down, but it's 5-4 here. If Stingray can get rid of Hybrid stock, that would be absolutely amazing there for Flow Nation. But if Hybrid can confirm the stock, or at least another stock on Stingray, I mean, they would be in such a good spot. However,
no.
here comes Stingray, the
No,
read of the
no.
century, gets the delay into gravity cancel neutral sig, and takes the lead 5-3 going into this potential final matchup.
One oh up for Flow Stick. They have great momentum coming into this. Do you think they're gonna take this 2-0 Flaming, or do you believe that Red Mafia will fight back?
I'll have to see how they perform if they when they do roster swaps, or not roster swaps. I'm sorry. When they do when they do like movements, order changes, like maybe instead of having hybrid in 2, they'll go hybrid in first, or they'll do maybe Jeff in first and hybrid at anchor. You know, I want to see what they would how that's gonna affect anything before, or if they even make any changes. That is. But right now, Jeff has a big order to fill. He has to take 2 stocks off of Stingray and 3 from Impala at the anchor still. So, can he get it done? Let's see.
Well, we're gonna find out absolutely right now. Jeff on the Undertaker, looking to take souls, looking to take stocks, and looking to stop Flowstick from being 1-0 up. Stingray falls though.
That's very good. I mean, Stingray already down to that last stock. I mean, that's really, really good here if you're Red Mafia.
Oh my god, West is looking. The West King right now. Jeff is looking for another stock. He's getting cooked by Stingray. By the way, Jeff actually beat Stingray at CEO elimination side. So yeah, he knows he has what it takes to beat Stingray. The thing is, that was on land. You know, he's in West. He lags a little bit, but the closer we get to CEO, the stronger the Undertaker gets. The stronger Jeff gets. And let's see if he can upset Stingray again.
We'll have to see. Jeff is playing very, very well into the weapon starve. Stingray still unable to pick up anything right now. Finally picks up the axe, but stomp neutral sig barely not enough. He's looking for the finisher here. Whiffs on the dare. Can Stingray just get rid of this stock, or will Jeff even up the count and go in against Impala with 3? Oh, they're just playing around, man. It's so close. They're hopping around. They're just trying to find an opening.
One fatal mistake can lead to one of these clans losing the first round. Jeff with the N6 weapon throw does hit though.
I think Stinger is content with that. You know, you might not be able to take 2 stocks. But even sending Jeff into Impala with only 2, that's a very, very big boost going into it.
Player 2 wins.
No.
We'll see what Jeff does.
There is a world where Jeff does end up beating Impala here. But I think it's going to require very, very, very specific situations. And I don't know if, Jeff can do it. He's been playing very, very good today. But Impala's been doing pretty good as well. So we'll see. We'll see. Jeff only has 2 stocks, so I don't know. We'll just have to find out. But Impala already dropping D-Lights there. That's not a great start. Now Jeff trying to capitalize off the side.
Jeff with the stomp sail. He's going to be looking for the grab. Does not grab him there. Impala Playing it slow. I mean, that's what you have to do. Hammer's a scary weapon. Mostly right now in this meta. Can drop at least 20 damage with the buff. And some characters in the stomp set will be what it takes to get Flower's first stock out, Flaming. What Tyler stocks?
That is true. I mean, Jeff is doing really, really good. Impala slowed down, but starting to speed up a little bit more. But Jeff is just hammering away, no pun intended, at the stocks of his opponent. Tries to go for the neutral sig, but Impala was ready to avoid it. Now Stomp sidelight there. Jeff is just putting the hurt onto Impala. Man, this is crazy right now. I mean, he's doing so good. Tries to go for the side sig, but not going to connect. Now, it may look like Jeff is winning, but he's technically in a deficit right now, dropping down to his last stock. And Impala, one stock away from winning round one here to try to send Flow Nation back up to grand finals.
Oh, smart movement from Impala there. Almost getting caught in that end sig. Jeff throwing out Sigs. Jeff is getting desperate. He wants Impala on his final stock as well. It's like, bro, we gotta be in the same stock. Stop still, doesn't get the elimination. Impala still somehow in this. What? Impala with the nail. Recovery. Impala needs any damage right now for Impala would be huge at the moment. As he falls to his final stock, yellow. It's decent, Flaming. It's decent.
It's certainly still winnable here, but he's gonna have to play very, very carefully. He cannot afford too many more hits, because if he does, he's gonna be in a pretty big deficit. It's gonna be very, very.
Oh no!
Recovery. Jeff now sitting in orange. Impala starting to run away with it now. Slowly and surely being built and sent into red. But here comes Jeff finally. Ooh, grounding Ganzo side sig though. Impala starting to wake up. Goes for D-sig. Slows the pace down significantly. Double pogo looking for the KO. Dash D-lane. Not going to find it.
Oh my god.
Back on the bow. Neutral air. Not enough. Looking for the final hit. But Jeff now on the orb. Can he make it? Neutral air. Not enough again. Here comes Impala. Can he confirm this? Jeff tries to go for ground pound. Oh no! Oh. While we wait for that, once again, want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Made in Paradise and Guildhalla, for this tournament. Wouldn't be possible without you. And now, here we go. Game number 1 of round 2, going in our losers final. Winner of this set will go up against Perseus in Grands, and from there, we'll just keep it going. But anyway, see, what are your thoughts here?
My thoughts, it's gonna be close, but Flow State takes it once again. But it's gonna be tight. It's hard to call. You know, if somebody believes Red Mafia can win, I don't blame them. I even think Blood Mafia can win. They almost got it last time. Flower, well, Sale almost eliminated Hybrid early, but Hybrid fighting back. Oh, dude, they is going back and forth at the moment.
Hybrid big string here, tries to go for the double recovery, but unable to get it. Side sig's the wrong direction, and now Flower trying to capitalize on that punish. Gets a sider, sends Hybrid off the side of stage, whips another down sig, just could not get it. Side sig, they're not going to fall for the same trick twice. However, sider to get back to stage. Flower, another D-sig, neutral air. That's going to be the first stock, and it's gone from Red Mafia.
Nine, 2, 8. Flower spamming those down sig, but it doesn't matter. Hybrid saying, you know what, stop with that. Punching him right in the face. Get out of here. Hasta la vista. Area tied 8-8 here. No. Ever since Hybrid and Sadly have woken up, Red Mafia has been looking really good, really great. They've been looking like a big team. Oh, what? What an interaction.
Oh my
Hybrid! No, it was worth it. It was worth it. I believe it was worth it. He was nearing red. Flower was fresh on yellow. I think it was worth it.
Oh, I mean, I think it was, yeah, I think it was a really good trade. I mean, especially if he can actually take this stock from Flower, that would be amazing. That was a great job there, capitalizing on the gravity cancel B-light from Flower. And now it is quite literally a one stock one situation. Whoever wins this, their team's gonna have the lead.
And that's the second time Flower has been cheesed by Hybrid. Earlier we saw Hybrid get a lucky stock, I'd say, from Flower going for it there. But this time Flower saying, you know what? No more luck for you, my friend. And Flower eliminates Hybrid there, leading Flow State to a 7-6 lead.
Now it looks like maybe Sadly's coming in. Maybe.
I think they're still discussing. This is important matters on hand at the moment, Flaming.
No, it actually looks like Jeff is gonna come in next. So does that mean Sadly's anchoring? I think that's what that means. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
How does this make you feel?
Honestly, I think it's.
3.
I don't think this is going to go very, very well. I think, well, because if Jeff can equalize stocks quick enough, he can get the full 6-6 on Stingray, and has a really good match against him earlier, and then can try and take some stuff off of Impala too. But my worry is that Jeff could get knocked out early, and then leave Sadly in the anchor position, which against some of these other players just doesn't seem like a great anchor. Lights there on the orb, looking for a KO. Flower able to return. Now Flower only has one stock left, and now that stock is gone. So it is 6-6. Jeff, he has this all thought out. He has this thought out.
Jeff versus Stingray is what I'm expecting most likely. Flower.
Player 2 wins.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Jeff versus Impala. I guess Stingray is anchoring.
All right. This is definitely a great swap here, to, change up, the pace of the game. Instead of having Jeff and Impala at the anchors, Brad Mafia is going to choose to play him earlier. But I think they were assuming that Flow State was going to keep Stingray at the 2, but no, Impala is going to come in here and try to take out Jeff.
3, 2, 1.
Who do you think is going to win this?
Here we have it, folks. This matchup or the clan versus clan?
Matchup.
I think Impala wins this matchup. If it was Stingray, I'd say Jeff, but I think they realized Jeff, probably has Stingray's number recently, so they're switching off to Impala. I think Impala generally does have this. The thing with Impala, since he's been away from tournaments for so long, it seems like it takes him some time to start the ignition. The keys are jingling, the doors opening, the seats are back. You're in the driver's seat, but the ignition is not on.
The gears are there, but the hamster's dead.
Yes. Perfect way to describe it.
But now on the spear, Jeff he's kind of playing around it pretty well, but Impala's gonna throw it out immediately, trying to get back that bow. Avoids the orb cider, whips on the dare. It's very, very back and forth. Neither of these players really wants to aggress here. Barely dodging.
Oh, Jeff getting a lovely dare.
Oh.
And Jeff will get the first stock in this matchup. So surprising a bit, honestly, for me.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Impala's been playing very, very well. and seeing Jeff come in here and just kind of disrupt that flow. It's working very, very well here.
Jeff at the moment is holding the maintaining neutral. Now, no! The third one does not hit. S-Light Sail. Jeff is not whiffing. Impala's whiffing a lot at the moment, but Jeff is just everything he wants to hit. He's hitting there. Secondary hits. He's putting space between him and Impala. He's doing just exactly so well. Impala just does not have an opening. Silent Sail, and he's still not eliminated, surprisingly. But the Undertaker, Jeff, is looking for stocks, and he's gonna get the second one now. Stop Sail. I was wrong about my prediction, Flaming. It just seems like Jeff has his number.
Yeah, Jeff is just doing absolutely amazing. This orb is just popping off. He's just playing really, really well with the hammer. Impala, I see, is just struggling overall to find hits. I mean, he's getting a couple damage maybe every 2 seconds. Well, not even every 2, like maybe every 5, I'll say that.
Yeah.
But he's not playing aggressive enough to warrant being like playing it back a little bit. He kind of has to be on that front foot. He has to get up and show Jeff, hey, I'm here, I'm present in this moment. And he's doing a good job of it right now, trying to back up a little bit to find a better option for a KO confirmed. Tries to go for something nice down and to punish the down sig. Jeff able to return with that neutral air, keep himself covered a little bit more. Sider bounces Jeff off the side of stage, now returning to the pocket. Neutral air for Impala, looking for the KO off the top, but doesn't go for anything. Now Jeff trying to get the weapon start of Impala back on the spear. Pogo disarms Jeff. Weapon throw, neutral air, still not enough, but Impala definitely bringing this back a little bit.
Impala just trying his best. I think if he could get one stock off Impala, if he could get one more stock off of Jeff, it'd be decent. Not good, but decent for Stingray, and he gets Jeff on his final stock. Can he do more damage though? The thing is, no matter what damage Impala does to Jeff, it is null. It is nothing because he will start fresh off against Stingray. So Impala, either eliminate him or just tell Stingray, "Hey, big bro, step in for me."
Looks like it's gonna have to be the latter as Jeff clears out Impala, and now it's 4 stocks to 3 on the side of Bread Mafia.
So, we have a little dilemma here. If Stingray can make sure not to get any stocks taken away from Jeff, he gets to fight Sadly on 3 stocks, which is really good. I just don't think Sadly is at that level yet where he can compete with Stingray. He could probably take 1 stock, even 2, but to make sure Sadly can't take all 3, if all Jeff has to do just eliminate 1 stock, and Bread Mafia
honestly,
is a good chance.
I think Jeff can take 2. I think Jeff can take 2 off of Stingray. The way he's been playing, he's been just absolutely incredible. And even with 1 stock, I feel like it's just so possible for him. Look at that. Stingray's already orange.
You might be right. And with how strong Hammer is and how good Orb is, you might be absolutely right. Stingray, the Moose Walls champion, getting clapped. Do you think, as time proceeds, Stingray remembers CEO? This is where Jeff made you a fool on mainstream. He upset you. Like a lot of people saw.
Live on stream. But hold on, here comes Stingray trying to get something going. Gets another Sair. Jeff able to touch. But now the hammer in hand, he has so many options he can look out for. Barely avoids the D-Light. And now Stingray on the axe, catches the neutral air, putting Jeff into the red. Weapon throw down. Jeff burns his dodge. Loses the hammer, though. Here comes Stingray with the weapon starve. Looking for a KO here. Rips a D-Stick. And Stingray is going to be going up against Sadly with 3 stocks each. Another complete reset. Dude, it has been incredible.
Sadly, Stingray 3-3. It looks like Bread Mafia will be on the final keg. On the final leg. On the what?
Hold on.
Is this allowed? Is this allowed? He was not on the Challenger Mode roster page. Is this allowed?
Yeah. He's not on the lineup. I don't think this is allowed.
Acidic Poet said, never mind, I removed him earlier. That's crazy. So Balloon Boy
Currently,
is not allowed, chat. Sorry.
Yeah.
We are so
Balloon
sorry.
Boy was trying to sub in at the last second. Unfortunately, he's not in the official lineup on Challenger mode. Make sure you always sign up for tournaments, guys. You never know what situations will happen. With that being said, sadly has to go in against Stingray in the 3-3 matchup. Winner takes all. What do you think is going to happen here, Ski?
Well, with them trying to, sneak in Balloon Boy, I don't think Mafia believes this, sadly, and I think Stingray will beat Sadly and take it to Grands. Do you believe it, Sadly, though?
3, 2.
Listen, you're going up against the original Black Knight. I mean, it's going to be extremely hard. Is it doable? Yes, but
Is it plausible?
That's the question.
And we'll find out here. Can Sally make an upset? We've seen some upsets earlier with 1v1s. Hell, we saw WC get beat by Explosion. We are in the tournament.
Oh, really? They got beat by
upsets to
Explosion?
happen. Yes. That's why
hilarious.
that's why Explosion made it out. Same with a weapon throw.
But now Stingray on the axe, putting some good damage numbers onto Sadly, but it's relatively even here. There's not too much going on, but Sadly, it's taking a little bit more damage than needed. Stingray's gonna whiff on a couple neutrals here, but sticking with the guitars, looking for something, gets the recovery. Now trying to weapon starve Stingray, gets the double sidelight, tries to go for triple.
The read there. Sally's putting BTA at the falling down on dancing. Can he make a huge upset at the moment? No way, right?
It's
I don't want to believe it.
There's there's a will, there's a way. But Side Air says goodbye, and Stingray takes doesn't take the lead, but he evens up the stock count, and now Sadly back on the guitars, looking to put some more damage onto Stingray. Whiffs on the side air once again, but now try to go for that delay, but sadly gets the ground pound, but barely. Cannot really afford to go for too many more of those risky options.
At times it seems like Sadly's generally lost, but he's still in it. He's still close in damage. He's still tied in stocks. Oh, and he could have made a crazy decision and playmaking move there. Thing is, sadly, this is Brawlhalla. Anything can happen real quick, and Sally's cooking up at the moment. Stingray with a weapon throw, grabbing back his spear, looking for it there. Sally does not allow it. Sally gets in with a side air. He gets back on stage. Flaming, this is so close. Sally getting back on stage. Not throwing out any six at all. Nobody's ripping any six. They're just ripping moves. It's either gonna hit or whiff.
They don't want to hit anything too hard. I mean, Stingray, he's using a lot of neutral lights, neutral airs, and side airs. He's not going for... If you remember the Moose Wars set, he went for a ton of down sigs against Marky. That was almost really bad.
Yeah,
he went for a lot of down sigs against Marky Moo. And here, he just can't commit that hard. He knows how much... he knows how strong Queen Eye is, and he knows that he has to be very careful. But finally, sending out another one to get a nice punish. Sidelight tries to go for the dodge read, but the pogo is not going to work there for Sadly. Gets the neutral sig, and we are one stock to one. Can Stingray end it, or will Sadly force a game 3 or a round 3?
Sadly has to force Stingray on and sadly that's sadly not gonna happen. Stingray.
It's still doable.
It is still doable, but he's on spear. He's on a deadly weapon. Oh, Sam missed. Oh, and he must so Sally can end it for him.
Wait,
oh my God, what?
He's just catching the
He's
neutral
so
edge.
fast.
Sadly, can he do it?
Oh my
He's
god.
playing
Oh my
so
god.
well.
Oh my god.
Big Ray
Oh my
in red. Looking for the final hit.
Stingray's desperate.
He recovered the heartbreaker.
So close, but we all ended in a heartbreaking fashion. Sadly, falls to his knees.